holy brothers and sisters!
Today was the third day of TAMUZ, and in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson will be called Loving Levels. Teaching number 239, Ma'alas HaShalom, on the great importance of peace. As a result of conflict, it is difficult for a person to pray and to speak words of holiness. Therefore, before praying, a person should accept upon himself the positive commandment of love your neighbor as yourself, from Leviticus 19:18, in order to evoke love and peace, because speech primarily emanates from peace. We must forge real relationships of love through opening our hearts to finding ourselves, to being givers to our neighbors and to our Creator. All words come from heat, and a person who has a lot of holy heat and fervor tends to talk to God a great deal. Passionate people purposefully praise with power their protector. Use fires to light up the world. Teaching number 240. All influx of bounty comes only through the true tzaddik, the righteous one. Therefore, a person who is far from the tzaddik has his bounty come to him only with great difficulty, to the point that there are people who, even when they do succeed in drawing down some degree of wealth, they die as a result. What is more, in some cases their wealth is lost, too, and it does not even remain for their children. All this is a result of being far from the tzaddik. However, we sometimes see that a person draws close to the true tzaddik, and he subsequently loses his wealth. This is because he sees something extremely precious, namely the light of the tzaddik, which is more precious than fine gold and pearls. And even though he himself does not consciously see, his mazel does, from Megillah 3a, and his mazel then casually throws away the wealth. How much more is this likely to happen when a person merits to feel on a conscious level as well that being close to the tzaddik is more valuable than all the riches in the world? Then certainly he will not pay even the slightest attention to money, and he will not desire wealth at all. We should keep our eyes on the long-term prize, recognize what is truly important in life, and spend time and money achieving that. Teaching number 241. When a person is beset by the forces of strict judgments, God forbid, and another person comes along and begins to oppose him, the strict judgments then depart from him. This is because a person has a greater power to take vengeance than do the powers of judgment. Therefore, the great tzaddik who looks out for and works for the betterment and rectification of the world sometimes oppose another tzaddik intentionally in order to remove the attribute of judgment from him. But afterwards, he acts with compassion towards him and does not make that other tzaddik suffer at all. Sometimes, especially as parents, we act in ways that are seemingly mean or cruel towards our children. But this is only specifically because we care about them and love them so much. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.